Good morning, everybody. Happy Facebook Friday to you. We're broadcasting using Facebook Live. Again, I spoke last week. It was a relatively new product, only like 3 months old. Oh no, I'm sorry, 3 weeks old here. If some of you tuned into our TRID seminar we did there at the board in October, we used a product called Periscope, and Periscope was tied with Twitter. So if you had a bunch of followers on Twitter, it made it really good for your audience to pop up, and you can do live streaming. But again, you have to have a really good following on Twitter for that. The advantage to doing this Facebook Live is if you have a good audience on your Facebook page, they can all see it. So you're not trying to build up another audience on another product. Like last week, as we went through live in the morning, the great thing on a Friday, you don't even have to be in the office. You don't have to come in. You don't have to come to our office to watch it. You can sit there in your PJs and your coffee and watch us live. That again is another advantage of having Facebook Live. So again, last week we mentioned that I was gonna go over some products that will help you find your vacant land right there right now, because right now we have a lot of vacant land starting to move, but a lot of it's out in the middle of nowhere, even further. So what I'm going to do is show you a couple products which are on our website, and then I'm going to go back over a product I showed you last week, which is our Title Now, because a lot of people said they couldn't see it quite as well. And again, we're still getting used to some of this technology. We got some new equipment, so we can actually do these Facebook Lives and show you guys some good products. We just want you to be able to keep hitting with these products, because I know you guys need some of these things that are out there right now. Okay, so I'm just going to go pop into it right now. This is our website, ChicagoTitlePro.com. Again, that's ChicagoTitlePro.com. So the first one I'm going to show you is Pinpoint. And Pinpoint, this I'm showing you this from my phone. Pinpoint works best probably from your computer. So that's the icon. And what you can do here, again, is an aerial map here, aerial program. You can put your parcel number in there, or you can put an address in there. There you go. That's the first thing a great thing about Facebook Live. You can get your telemarketers calling you at the same time. You never know what's going to happen. So anyhow, when you're going to do put your parcel number in, drop the 4 zeros at the end, and don't use the dashes with your APN number. You can also put an intersection, and it will pinpoint. It'll find you the intersection there. So what I did here, I just put a address in there, and then it brought me here. And then I can scroll over, or I can click around and find the owners' names of all these parcels surrounding it also. So that's the great thing about it. And the other great thing about it, it shows you your boundaries to your parcel. That's a fantastic product. And oops. When I can click on it, and it'll tell me the owner. I can pull a property profile on that particular property. I scrolled over to a property that quite a ways farther out, though, just to give you an idea. Because again, you can pinpoint your property and then zoom out a little bit, go a little bit further to find some streets. Because as you well know, sometimes these places don't have streets that are right there on your plat maps. So that is Pinpoint on our website, Chicago Title Pro. This next product is the County Parcel Viewer, and this is the icon for it on our website. This is a great product that the county has put together. It's a free product, so I just put the link on our website. Excuse me. Works pretty much the same way. You can put your parcel number in there. Put your again, drop the zeros. Don't add the dashes to it. And again, you can put an address there. It's pretty much the same thing. There's a couple little things that does different. Again, put your property here. You can click on the property, and it shows you who the owner is. And then there's a link there where it'll pull up the actual plat map in a nice, clean format. Over here in the right-hand corner, there are some map overlays, like a topo map overlay, and there's a street map view overlay. Over here, again, around the same vicinity, you'll have a ruler there where basically you can put your mouse here and click it to this corner here, and it'll tell you how far it is from here to here. One really cool thing which I hope I don't want to forget to mention, as you're moving your mouse around this property, you're going to see these numbers down here change. Okay, so these maps right now are your coordinates. Okay, so those will get you directly to a piece of property if you have an app that you can put your GPS coordinates in. Okay, so that's very very cool. Again, when you're moving your mouse around, you'll see these numbers change. Okay, so if you have an app that lets you find GPS coordinates, this is a really good product for you. So as promised, I was going to go over the Title Now app. If I can have Jason, why don't you take that off there? So we're going to get a little bit of a close up on here because I know that it gets a little the screen view gets a little bright, so you can't really see. So go ahead and take. Oh, is it working? Mm-hmm. Zoom in. Okay. So here's what the icon looks like. Title Now, and again, you get that from your App Store or your Google Play. So I'm going to click on that there. Let me shut it down. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so here's where you come. When you want to get this product, make sure you sign up on our website, thechicagotitlepro.com, which I'll go back and show you where to sign up at, because it's going to take the same username and password. And it's working. Right, there we go. Okay. So hopefully you guys can see that pretty good. I want to ask you to take that and maybe zoom in a little bit so they can see the screen. I got my cameraman Jason there in the background. Say hey, Jason.
Good morning.
Okay. So of course you guys can search all the counties in California and in 46 different states for a property profile. This is a fantastic product. You can search by address, owner name, or APN number. But what I'm going to focus on today is the Near Me button. Now, for Droid users, you're going to have a menu which will be up here in the upper right-hand corner. You click on, and it'll pop up the other little tools on the app. For the Apple users, they're automatically going to show up there. Okay, so right now, what I'm going to do is click on the Near Me button, and it's going to work. It's working. Okay, there we go. I was going to have to do a little song and dance Facebook Live for you. Okay, so it pinpoints exactly where I'm at right now, and it shows me the properties that are surrounding me. And a lot of people ask me, are those listed properties? And no, not necessarily. They could be. We don't know. But all it's doing is showing me the properties that are surrounding me. So, for instance, I can click on that, and it gives me the parcel number and the address. Let me do a quick satellite view. Okay, so again, let's say you've got in the vicinity of your property. You're out in the middle of nowhere. You've got kind of close to it, and you're wondering, is this property mine? Is this parcel mine? The way you can figure that out is it's going to point out where you're at, and then you can click on any of those little red dots and say, oh, is that my parcel number? No, that's not my parcel number. Is this my parcel number? Yes. So that'll help you find your piece of property out there. And again, this works very, very well. I know a lot of our clients that use this product that are, again, out there looking for a product, and you're way out there in El Mirage. I know a lot of people have done that. I lost a little view there. So anyhow, I hope you guys found this information useful. I'm going to keep bringing you some products like this. I think it's a cool way to communicate with you guys and show you some new stuff out there, or maybe some stuff you hadn't seen before. Or that we've shown you before, and just to remind you about the products out there. The great thing about this Facebook Live is that you guys can ask me questions if they're out there viewing, and I can answer them right then and there. But I don't know, we have a whole lot there. But the great thing about the Facebook Live, the video will stay there, and you guys can enjoy it. Thank you so much, and enjoy your Friday. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.